In this video, we'll be using the quadratic formula to solve or find the roots to 2x squared plus 8x minus 5. It's important to note that if you're going to use the quadratic formula to try and find the zeros to a quadratic function, it needs to be written in standard form so that you can find the a, b, and c values, and it needs to be set equal to 0. If it's not, then you can't use the quadratic formula. Since mine is already there, I've identified the a, b, and c values. I can then proceed to plug those in to the quadratic formula. So I've got negative b, which would be negative 8, plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times 2, a being 2, c is negative 5, all divided by 2 times a, which again is 2. Evaluating what I can in this step, I get negative 8 plus or minus square root of 64. See, I've got two negatives here, will give me a positive. So plus 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 2 is 40. All over 4. We go a step further. I got negative 8 plus or minus square root of 104 over 4. However, in most cases, I would not be able to leave my answer right here. In a lot of cases, when we have to use the quadratic formula, we will be looking for exact values. That also means that I need to write my answer in lowest terms. If I look at the square root of 104, the square root of 104 is not in simplest terms. The square root of 104 is also the same as the square root of 4 times 26, which I can then rewrite because I can take the square root of 4 as 2 root 26. So moving back over here, I would then say that this is equal to negative 8 plus or minus the square root of 2 square root 26 over 4. What you'll then notice is that you can divide 2, 4, and 8 all by 2, which would give me negative 4 plus or minus square root 26 over 2. And this would imply two answers. If we wanted to split them apart and write them as individual answers, we can. And say negative 4 plus root 26 over 2. Or we have negative 4 subtract root 26 over 2.